the next video magazine. Volume 2 is out in mid-December. Meanwhile, we sign off with a match sure to put a smile on the face of every Oldham fan. It came in a memorable year for the Latics, the year they reached 2 cup semi-finals and completed 1 road to Wembley. The big hero that day was Andy Ritchie.
I was thinking myself a couple of nights before that we'd probably need maybe a 3-goal cushion, because they're a very attractive side. We'd played them in the league and been lucky enough to beat them down at their place, and maybe should have had more goals. But we knew that a semi-final is a total, different kettle of fish to a league game. There's a hell of a lot at stake. Every single player on that pitch wants to be walking out at Wembley, and that is a very, very big carrot dangling in front of people's eyes. So we knew we had to be on our mettle, and like we say, we managed to score 6, and really we needed them because they played really well at their place in the second round.
Can you take us through those goals, the 6 against the Hammers?
The first one, yeah, I think it was an interchange of passes with myself and Neil Adams, and I managed to get the ball back to Neil, and he struck an absolutely superb strike, again right in the corner where it's hard for the keepers to get at, and it sent us on our way. Then I think I scored the second one, where I picked it up in my own half and everybody backed off me, and I managed to run maybe 30-40 yards to the edge of the area, and in fact where the ball ended up was where I actually meant to strike it first time. Didn't hit it particularly well, it took a slight deflection and ended up where I wanted it to go, and there again right in the corner, very difficult for keepers.
I think, Andy, that goal in fact epitomises the fear that teams have of coming and playing on this plastic pitch.
Yeah, I think it's all to do with attitude of mind, really. The pitch is not all that different to playing on grass, to be honest. The only things that you maybe cannot do is slide on it. Of course you can do it, but you won't have any legs left afterwards. And I think it's more trepidation that helps us than the actual pitch itself, because we have been beaten here, and we've been beaten comprehensively by sides. So if they get the mind on the football and not the pitch, then they can play on it.
Yeah.
And it enhances our game because we are good passers of the ball and we like to attack times.
Right, can we go through the other goals then?
The other goals, third goal, was that the Earl Barrett's goal?
I think it was, yes.
Yeah, it was, I think it was a corner that was cut out, it went back out to the right wing and was swung in again by, I think it might have been Rick Holden. The ball came in and I think Roger managed to shield it a little bit and flick it on, and it bounced about, and Earl was on hand there, still up there from the corner, and managed to get in and stab it home. There was no chance for the keeper, he was quite close to goal.
And then Holden scored himself when he was given a lot of room, wasn't he, on the left-hand side?
It was, yes. I can't actually remember that one, to be honest.
The ball came across from the right, and he was completely on his own, just outside the left post.
Oh, yes, I do now, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, it's just after half-time. Yes, another good move involving Neil Adams and Dennis Irwin, I think. Neil hitting a good crossover, and like you say, Rick was found sort of on the edge of the 6-yard box, completely free, and chested it down and hit the ball where it should go, back across the keeper, and there again straight into the corner of the net, very hard for the keeper to get to.
And then Roger Palmer.
Roger, yeah.
The man who scored more goals than any for this club.
Yes, I mean, tremendous, achievement, and I'm sure Roger's going to go on and score many more goals. He has done this season anyway, and this is Roger's trademark. He's very, very sharp round goal area. He picks up so many goals from back passes and little mistakes and things like this. He's very, very alert, and I think Ian Marshall thought that it was his goal, to be honest, because he flicked it on, and he was claiming it afterwards, but we all shot him down in flames and said Roger had toe poked the ball over the line. So yeah, I mean, Roger's scored so many goals like that. It's not an uncommon practice for him.
What was the feeling in the dressing room after that game? Because you must have felt then and there that you were at Wembley.
Well, I think, yeah, you couldn't help but think that. But obviously we still had another game to play, and I don't really think that the wait to play that game did us any favours for the second leg. It seemed to be seemed to go on for a month instead of weeks. That we were, it was postponed because we drew, and fixtures had clogged up, so we were playing a league game next, and it was really, I think, off-putting for the players. But as you say, after the game, I think most of the lads thought, well, no matter how badly we play, they won't score 7 against us without us scoring one.